gonna go too much into this story because everybody know it. Everybody's talking about it. And even that little racist site is talking about it. And I will say one thing I saw, it starts with CHI, and y'all see these little, oh, wait a minute. Michael Jackson used to carry the little thing, the little cute thing with him. So that's the name of their site. And you put Mania, MANIA, and you have the site. So they said something about, I don't know why would a person who is, why would a person want to date? Why would a person want to date a black person? Why would a white person, why would a white woman want to sleep with a black man? Why would a white man want to sleep with a black woman? Why would somebody, talking about Rachel Dolezal, I saw that one time. Why would a white person want to look like a black person? Why? Really? Really, you guys? Well, obviously it seems like a lot of people are having mixed interracial marriages, and it's been going on since Bible days. Like Moses, have you ever heard of Moses? And if it was a no-no, God wouldn't have allowed Moses to be really the greatest person in the Bible. He would have told Moses, hey, you got that Nubian black woman by your side with this kind of hair. You're not going to represent me. I can't use you. Who do you think you are? Get out of here, Moses. I'm going to go get somebody else to help. So you guys, this got me really riled up. So let me get on to this. This is from Daily Mail. And it says here, 5 Tennessee cops fired for having SE, you know what, shag me on duty. Reports reveals woman officer as center of investigation hosted Girls Gone Wild hot tub party. Girl, I can't believe this hot mess, where she took off her top and had vodka poured down her throat. Tennessee, is this in Memphis? Is this in Nashville? I told y'all in the previous video that we used to always talk, I wouldn't use the word laugh, but we used to always talk about New York City with all that crime. Los Angeles, San Francisco with all that crime. You guys, Texas is getting bad too. It's getting right up there with New York. Tennessee, Nashville, Memphis, a lot been happening, a lot of crime activity. North Carolina, I've been seeing that a lot in the news, as well as in Florida. So, hey, they got this kind of time. Y'all need to be out there trying to solve these missing person cases and get these little thugs off the streets and these little criminals. But this old girl, this little floozy heifer cop, she played Peyton Place on the police force, and she's married. Patrol officer Maegan Hall, who is married, was fired last month for engaging in a sexual relationship with multiple men on the Laverne police force. Hall allegedly performed, you know what, okay, I'm just saying OR, and sent explicit photos to fellow officers. She's also accused of taking off her top while intoxicated at a family boat party. 8 cops have faced action so far, with 5 fired, 3 suspended. An extensive 20-page report revealed the investigation findings. Now her husband is admitting, saying he wasn't on board with the open marriage, but he's gonna stick. He said he's gonna stick by her side. So this lady is reminding me of the Beals lady from London and the little Ellie or Eleanor Williams. I feel eventually she's going to turn on these guys or try to get her job back and say some kind of Stockholm syndrome, that they forced her, they made her do it, They coerced her. They lured her. Homely little plain looking woman with a big old wide moon forehead, big old moon face. Plain Jane. You can tell she was not the beauty queen. She was most likely the wallflower, growing up in her, whatever. But I mean, she's getting all this action from all these men, and I'm pretty sure these dudes were married, or half of them have wives. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on with it.
Shocked and disappointed. That's the word from one city leader as several Vergne police officers are off the job, all linked to a sexual misconduct scandal. Good evening. I'm Vicki Yates.
And I'm Rory Johnston. Yeah, tonight News Channel 5's Nick Barris shares the very latest developments as this investigation continues.
Several Vergne police officers here are caught up in something of a scandal. Everything from inappropriate sexual conduct, sexual harassment, lying, and word is that's not the end of it.
Shocked and overall disappointed with our police department and what's happened.
Newly elected Alderman Kara Hobbs says since the story broke on Friday, she's been flooded with constituent calls.
It's been really frustrating from a leadership standpoint to have citizens' questions and concerns regarding this, and I'm learning the details right along with the general public.
Here is what we know. An internal investigative report documents explicit and graphic detail of officers involved in sexual misconduct, some of it happening while on duty and on city property. 5 have been fired: Patrol Officer Maegan Hall, Patrol Officer Juan Lugo Perez, Sergeant Lewis Powell, Detective Seneca Shields, and Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan. 3 others have been suspended: K-9 Officer Larry Holliday, Patrol Officer Patrick Magliocco, and Patrol Officer Gavin Schoberl. Hobbs says details of the investigation made public so far have shaken public confidence in the PD.
There's definitely going to be a time period where we're going to have to really emphasize rebuilding the trust of our community. Yeah.
Police Chief Chip Davis issued a statement saying, in part, the actions of a few do not represent the entire department. The situation will be addressed internally, and that counselors are being brought in to help officers. He also says there is sufficient staff remaining to cover all patrol shifts. At this point, these are all internal police department violations, but I did talk to the Rutherford County District Attorney. He says at this point there's no evidence of criminal activity, but it's something he will be watching very closely. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
I'm really shocked that a policewoman and someone that looks so quirky, nerdy, countrified, and plain Jane like her was getting all this kind of action. Here they're saying Hall told Officer Holliday, who was suspended for sending explicit images, that she had bad days. Holliday told investigators that he once invited Hall and other officers to his home to watch football, and there was heavy drinking. Holliday reported that there was talk of a threesome with him and Hall and Holliday, ex, the report heads. Holliday reported nothing happened at the party. The officer admitted to having an S relationship with Hall and meeting her in hotel rooms for S. Their last encounter was in mid-November. He the K-9 officer with his old ugly butt, and I bet you he's married. Golly. Before Hall was officially on the force, she had met up at Officer McGowan's house with her husband and another female. At the time, Hall was a candidate and had taken her clothes off along with other female. Hall's husband got upset, the report reads. During that visit, McGowan admitted to taking out with Hall in the room and taking a photo. Guys, here come the mental card. I don't know why I just knew. I'm just gonna leave this up here. I don't know why I just knew the mental card was gonna be pulled. Why did I know this? Why? Somebody named Majili Loco told investigators that he was concerned for Hall's mental health since she became heavily intoxicated at his house party in early December and drove home drunk. Hall voiced harmful thoughts and on multiple occasions said that she should not be alone. The reports read. I read enough. I saw enough. I'll have to pick this up later. It's just too much filth. I do not expect this from an officer. We do not. The people of Laverne, wherever Laverne is in Tennessee, y'all tax dollars is going to front this kind of mess, this kind of nasty, diabolical, filthy trash. They are supposed to go out to people's homes. How are you going to go out with a clean face and heart, and y'all out there doing all this old nasty, freaky, funky stuff? I'm like, really? So I hate to say it, I don't want to say that all our female officers. So now we see, I'm just gonna have to go there. So now I kind of get an idea how a lot of these female officers rise up to these positions. You know, they rising up to chiefs and sergeants and all that. So now we see how they get their positions. I don't like this. I don't like the idea that they're doing this, but then you go out to someone's house and you got this higher than mighty, bigger than God, and your hands is dirty, your mouth is dirty, your mind is dirty, and you trying to, no, I don't like that. For me, all these people, they need to just clean house. They need to do like Grandma said, get a fine tooth comb and just clean house. Just brush, sterilize it with some Pine Sol, Lysol, and Clorox up and down. But all these people, all these men that she messed with, even whoever the chief, whoever's the person over that, the police department, he needs to go too. All these people need to go. All of them. Every last one of them. But we already know what she's going to do, right? We know what Hall is going to do, right? If you don't know, I'm fixing to tell you. She's going to find some kind of way to holler about the mental card and maybe sue somebody or sue a couple of these men for sexual harassment. That's pretty much how, when we should be looking for this to happen in the next couple of months or next couple of weeks, because you know, when they do these things, when they caught with their little hands in the cookie jar, they always want to come back. Well, we see they come back, you know, they shooting, killing people, running away, shooting folks in the back, and you still get to keep your job, beating women down, pulling people clothes off, stomping on little kids' necks, getting people, even getting old senior citizen people. But I had to mention this story because everybody is talking about it, but I didn't see anyone. They just like, read it and like, I don't think it's cute. Maybe some men out there thought, oh, it's cute. She's out there, servicing her fellow comrades, and they're all happy. And I don't like it. I don't like it as a woman. I don't like it as a person who have called 911 for different situations that has happened to me. I don't like it at all. And I don't like seeing, that's why I'm going there. No, I'm not like those people on that little racist side. I don't like seeing black male cops, and there's some handsome, good-looking guys too. I know y'all got wives at home. You involved in that, and your buddies in Tennessee, and you know the history of those states where, and you just, like, oh, they're acting like it's a good thing. This is good. This is what I deserve. This is my I don't know, medal, my tip, my reward. Fire all they butts. I don't want to hear nothing about I was harassed, I was racially profiled. I don't want to hear nothing from her about she was All of them. She definitely needs to be fired. Her husband, whoever her husband is, you are a dumb, you know what? You are a super dumb simp. You are a loser dude who lets your wife go out there and just do whatever. And I'm pretty sure he's on one of them little sites talking about all this stuff, and he's the one allowing, putting his wife up there to do these things. And he probably on his little computer looking at the little video. That's probably why she's doing it, so he can look at the little videos with his little incompetent self or whatever. Cops, you know, it's easy to, it's same thing with when we go to Walmart, Macy's, Home Depot, I don't know, Burger King, Chick-fil-A. It's easy for us to complain about when people are not doing what their bad customer service, but you know, we never lift up or praise or make that call for the person who did a good job, and also for the good cops, because I know there's some good ones out there. So let's keep them lifted up in prayer. I want you to stay healthy, happy, and blessed. And hey, I'm still in the mood. Happy New Year 2023, and this is going to be a great year. This is going to be an awesome year. This is going to be a blessed year, and you're going to I wish you all get the dreams and desires, as long as it's good and healthy and it's, you know, it's good, okay? That it comes to life. And no, you guys, didn't win the lotto, still out here, you know, hustling, working. So again, stay healthy and blessed. Thank you.